Yo YouTube, what is going on everybody? Welcome to today's video where we are here back on PvP Wars Minecraft Skyblock. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely amazing day today, and as you all can tell by the title, your boys got a fun one for you all today. We're gonna be taking a look at maybe the most efficient and OP mob spawner farm that you could build on really any Skyblock server. Like, I know we're on PvP Wars, but this thing is ridiculous. It's an absolute monster. It might be the biggest innovation in Skyblock farms I've ever seen. So I am excited to really get to show it all off today for you guys. But real quickly, before we jump into today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below so you guys can stay up to date on all the videos we are doing here on the YouTube channel. And if you actually want to get notified when these videos go live, make sure to go ahead and click that Discord link down below and join the Discord. It's an amazing community and would love to see you all there. But right now we are at the crate keys area. I do have some keys I want to open. Now they're really not the best keys in the world, but hey, a crate key is a crate key, and if I could get anything that's going to help my island here, well, I'm going to do that. So let's see what we get from this first one here from the void crate key. Come on, give me something decent right now. PvP Wars, 2 player shops. Okay, honestly, I did not need these at all. I don't have anything to sell, so that was kind of an L, not gonna lie. Crate key, come on, give me something decent for the second one. Come on, give me something good. Okay, 2,500 mob coins. Actually not that horrible. It puts us over 10,000. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. And what the heck, there's an Iron Man fly. Dude, what is that? Grogu as well? What the heck, bro? Yo, that's kind of trippy. Okay, well, moving on from that craziness, we got some vote keys. Let me just go ahead. I'm gonna open all 4 of these, and then I'll show you guys my reward. And boom, not too horrible. 750 mob coins, an experience file with 25,000 XP. I think we also got a money booster, and we got this grappling hook. So hey, it's not the best thing in the world, but we'll take what we can get. Now again, you guys all clicked on this video to take a look at our island at these ridiculous money mob farms. So that's exactly what we're gonna go do right now. Head over there and show you guys some of the most OP things I've ever seen. All right, guys, so here we are on the island. We're by the White House. We also have our massive melon farm and our IKEA, but this is what I've been saving and kind of hiding from you guys. And the reason why I'm actually allowed to show it is because we currently are making a new design on top of this. But this design right here, it's basically, we're just adding a couple things to it. We're trying to make it bigger, and so it's in a different part of the island. So this is like the smaller version, and once we have the bigger one made, I obviously will show you guys it. But ladies and gentlemen, the Titan mob farm right here. Now this literally might look like some basic mob farm that you guys honestly might think this isn't even efficient, but just so I can show you guys what we compared it to, right here we have a 9 chunk, like your typical 9 chunk PvP Wars farm. This is the farm that everyone normally builds here on the server, and comparing this massive 9 chunk farm, the other farm I'm about to show you guys is like 100 times more efficient, makes more money, and I'll explain why here in a second. So obviously when we take a look at this, the premise of this farm right here is pretty much to have multiple different chunks having all different type of spawners. If I go ahead and turn on the chunks real quickly, you'll actually get to see how these chunks play into it right here. So there's chunks here, there's chunks there. They're like multiple different chunks are in each section. So we pretty much are hitting like 9 chunks right here per each side. So 9. Now the only inefficiency, which is what we're trying to expand on right here, is having spawners right here, but that kind of makes up by this right here. So you guys kind of get the idea. This is pretty much as efficient as you can get, because you can still have spawners in these 2 chunks right here without occupying this space and trying to close the travel distance from that corner to the mob grinding area. So basically each of these little areas right here are in a different chunk, and it's like that for every single corner we're taking a look at right here. Like this chunk, all these are in different chunks right there. These are all different chunks, and the reason we have to do that is because here on PvP Wars, they don't let you just put these same spawners in the same chunk. You have to do it in different chunks. It's not like based on how many blocks in between. It just needs to be a different chunk. And then the other question we had to answer was, what was the shortest travel distance for these mobs to naturally go down this? And they would literally just have to go down here, get pushed by the water, and right here, these slimes, like what is the shortest travel distance from right there to right here where it lands for them to get absolutely grinded. And so this was the kind of most simple formula we could do here, is these short little arms. I don't even know how long they are. If you guys are interested for an actual schematic on this farm, we will go ahead. If you guys want it, I will try to get this in my Discord, but leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'll try to do that for you guys. But they go down here, they get pressed down here, and the water literally just pushes them into a grinding area. And then right here, we also have a little water area right here, and this water is basically just pushing the mobs into this little area that has an opening right there, and I'll explain that. So if I go ahead and kill these mobs right here, you're gonna notice that normally like my entire inventory would be full from all the loot, and you're gonna notice all that loot just went underneath here. And that's because if we take a look just underneath, we have this massive water packed ice system where all of this is essentially getting placed over. We have all this like loot. Like if I drop the grappling hook right here, this thing is, well, it just went into the hoppers right here, but it's getting pushed around this entire waterbed and trying to get collected underneath by these hoppers. Now these hoppers right here go into this massive chest storage system. Now I will say this chest storage system is also something we are going to be expanding on in our next farm. It is just way too small, which is kind of crazy if you guys take a look at the size of this thing. I mean, you would not think that this is considered a small chest storage system, but with looting and also a spawner pet, which is an important part of this farm, it really just isn't enough. And then what you would go ahead and do is you need 2 people for this farm. You'd have someone pretty much 24/7 grinding in here. You try to rotate it out with your island members and coordinate different times. And then you would also need to go ahead and have someone that basically sits in the cart right here. And I don't know if we have a cart running right now because this is off, but you basically have just a regular mine cart with someone sitting in it, and then they would go ahead and have a sell one and basically be selling all the items that you go ahead and get in these chests right here, which in this instance, let's say would be emerald. And if you guys are wondering how we have emerald string, if you have a spawner pet in your inventory, it goes ahead and replaces the mob drops with an ord version. So there's like coal right here. And if we actually take a look at the other pets with the spawner pet, like I said, it goes up to the exotic level, which is emerald variants of the ord version. So if you had someone that was grinding, who the person that's hitting the actual mobs with an exotic spawner pet right here, those will all turn into emerald string, emerald rotten flesh, whatever drop it is, it'll turn into the emerald variant here. And there's obviously different variants. There's diamond with legendary, gold with rare, and then we obviously have a coal one right here with basic. And the reason I have the coal one is because, well, the island obviously does not trust me with the emerald because that is way too valuable for me to even risk having in my inventory. But in general, the spawner pet will really open up these farms. The farm itself is efficient enough, but having that spawner pet literally will, on top of the 100 times already in efficiency, it adds another 100 times in just how much profit you can make with that farm. So that is exactly why, guys, if you're just looking for a typical mob grinder farm that isn't fully automated, you can't automate this if you want. It's not efficient. You might as well not even build it at that point. But if you're looking for an automated farm that you can go ahead and do, this is by far the #1 meta money-making method here on Skyblock that you can do. On any server, this is as efficient as it will get. The only way it would be more efficient is obviously if there were like eye chests on the server or chest collectors, and then all the loot went into there instead of this massive chest storage system. You obviously wouldn't need to go ahead and do that. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are massively rebuilding this island. We have a brand new farm being built. We're also going to be expanding on crop farms soon because there is a farm pet, and I honestly think farm pet could become meta here soon. They've been frequently changing the eco, and farm pet hasn't had like a little run here in a little. So I think farm pet could become OP here soon. They've done cobble pet already. As you guys know, cobble pet, we used to have one of the best cobble pets and cobble cubes on the server, and then they changed that. But I mean, yeah, you guys get the idea. The amount of money you can make from things like this and all that, it's just insane. And you have, I don't know, there's a ton of different money making methods, but if you're looking for just a typical mob grinder, that's the best until we make our new one here very, very soon. But guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wind off today's video here on PvPWars Skyblock Origin. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. And guys, I'll see you all in the next one here on PvP Wars. And until then, bye bye.